Welcome everyone to everydayman.net, the everyday conversation for the everyday man. I'm your host, Cordero Hicks, my co-host Jay.
Hello.
And we're here back with another movie review, Aquaman. We watched the trailer and we'll be back with our review.
My father was a lighthouse keeper. My mother was a queen. But life is a way of bringing people together.
We could unite our worlds one day.
Check it out. Arthur is talking to the fish.
They made me what I am. Permission to come aboard.
I've been looking for you. Your half-brother, King Orm, is about to declare war upon the surface world. The only way to stop this war is for you to take your rightful place as king.
Trust me, I am no king.
You do your best thinking when you're not thinking at all.
That was the worst pep talk ever.
You might want to strap in. Welcome home.
My brother has come from the surface to challenge me for the throne.
We call it an ass whooping. I'm no leader. I came because I had no choice. I came to save my home and the people that I love.
You think you're unworthy to lead because you're of two different worlds. That is exactly why you are worthy.
That was awesome.
The war is coming to the surface, and I'm bringing the wrath of the seven seas with me.
We're here.
What are you doing?
Wait.
You should have a parachute.
Redheads, you gotta love them.
All right, that was the trailer for Aquaman. Me and Jay, we literally just finished watching this movie. Jay, I'm gonna let you start. What is your impressions of Aquaman? Let's go ahead. Let's start with your score. What's your score?
I give it a 4. I give it a 4.
I give it a 4, but I maybe give it a 4.5. I really like this movie.
Really?
I liked it. I
fell asleep on the first time we watched it.
I was tired, but I liked it because it gave me what I expected it. It is what I expected it to be. I expected it to be like this great movie, only because of the premise. It is Aquaman, and you involve water, and then a lot of you got to like suspend your disbelief when you're dealing with water. A lot of the times, how people speak underwater, those type of things. But I like the movie though. I'm a big fan of Jason Momoa. Big fan of James Wan. We love his work. James Wan from The Conjuring and Annabelle and all those movies. For him to do horror and jump back and do a movie like Aquaman, I was really impressed what he was able to do with this film, because we know him from horror films, and he come over to DC and does one of the biggest characters. I don't think that is. If I had to compare it, of course, it's better than Batman v Superman. I'd say it's better than Justice League. I don't think it's better than Wonder Woman, and only because Wonder Woman is more of an origin story. I think if we hadn't seen Aquaman in Justice League first, I think this movie maybe be perceived a little different. See, we had.
You think so?
Yeah, because remember Wonder Woman, her movie came out first, and then
The League.
was it?
Yeah.
Either way, she had like an origin story. And Aquaman really didn't have an origin story. Plus, they already had the staff in Justice League when we first seen him, and we didn't know which staff it was. And there's a lot of questions that was raised. But I really did enjoy the movie. I think the story of him becoming king, I like what they did with it. I don't mind a lot of CGI because it's the world that I like the world of Atlantis. It's bright. We can see the shit. It ain't dark. It ain't dark like Justice League, like other DC movies. Even Wonder Woman was dark, especially when she fought Ares at the end. That was a dark fight. Justice League was a dark fight. Batman v Superman, like all these things, all these movies are dark. But I like the vibrant colors because you're dealing with the sea, and when you think sea, you think colorful. You think, you know, the blue clear water and things like that. How do you feel about like the world of Atlantis itself?
I thought it was gonna be a little on the shiny side. A little bit more shiny. But I don't know. They really made the water look real. So, you know, I don't know. I was just expecting it to be a little bit more bulky. But you know what? The entrance was really good. That entrance scene of them going in, and he was like, why do you have a bridge? And they had those big cannon guns. They really brought it up to date. You know, I think of the old Atlantis that you always see in comics and in old movies and cartoons. I just always keep those kind of pictures. Those things are always like in the front of my head. But this new Atlantis was good, especially that the front of Atlantis. And they talk about, really and I thought it was funny when she was like, people always trying to get in.
And it's funny though. It's funny. Like, because he answers the question that most people would ask. Well, why would you have a bridge if it's underwater? That's what he was asking. And she was like, well, because people try to break in, and this is our way of trying to contain that. So if you get past this, you still got to deal with these cannons at the top, which they really never missed anybody. So it's just a lot to even get in. Like, it's just to make sure, like, a lot of people can go in. And he did say, like, why would you can't just go over the wall? So I really did like Atlantis and how it looked. I like the feel of it because it ain't like it's. A lot of people was complaining about this movie. You can't be like, oh, it's too much CG. Come on, you're dealing with Atlantis and underwater.
You trying to kill people?
That's what gets me. Like, you're underwater. Of course, we have a lot of CG. Even if, because this is what bothers me, and I'm not shitting on Black Panther because I love that movie and its significance in society. That I think that more than anything boosts Black Panther, because if you took the socialness out of Black Panther, it's a really average movie when you think about it. Yeah, the city looks good when you're flying through it, and if I had to put the two side by side, they're almost the same kind of movie. Like, you have this fictional city or country, and then you have Atlantis, and you have like the designs. I like both the designs of both cities, and I see people complaining about how
a lot of it took place underwater. So of course they had to use a lot of CG. Of course, I think definitely complain. But it's Atlantis. It's about Aquaman. A lot of it's going to take place underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think they just had an issue with that.
And some of the complaints was because he got a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, like from the critics. That's what I'm saying. And it was and some of the complaints was they say that well, it's gonna be a big CGI battle at the end. All these movies have big CGI battles at the end. Okay, let's take it back. Man of Steel had a big CGI battle. He flying through fighting
a big old monster.
You know what I'm saying? And then that was Justice League. They were fighting a big ass CG monster. Wonder Woman had a big
that one was terrible. Justice League I did not like.
Wonder Woman had a CG fight against Ares, but that
wasn't super big because they were throwing around a lot of like equipment.
That's what I mean. It's a CG fight. You know, a lot of computer graphics, but also, well, okay, let's jump to that's DC. DC do things bad. Let's jump to the Marvel side. Is it all Marvel movie? We just came out of Infinity War. Was that not a big ass CG battle at the end? See, that's my thing. Like, I literally just heard a critic say, "Oh, it's a big CG fight." Whoa,
how realistic you think they can make that?
No, they're saying it's just a CG battle. All on Black Panther. Did not Black Panther have a CG battle at the end? But him and Killmonger, that was and the CG was bad on top of that. And
you didn't like it?
The CG was bad. And Infinity War, they fought nothing but CG monsters. They weren't fighting people. They were fighting monsters. And Thanos is completely CG. So that's my thing. Like, don't complain and because people automatically did not want to like this movie. That kind of stuff bothers me.
Yeah.
About it. Be fair. You can't have criticism about a big CG battle in Aquaman when literally we just seen Infinity War at the end in Wakanda with this big ass CG battle. I see that's what I'm saying. They fighting an army of CG. That's all it is. I don't know what they call it. I call them army of CG. That's what the hell they were fighting. So I really don't get it. I like Aquaman. I like going to these type of movies. I like going to sometimes they make it feel like a kid again. Sometimes it's just like seeing your favorite comic book hero on screen. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't get it. I really don't get it. It's not getting a fair shake, personally. And also another thing about Jason Momoa portrayal of Aquaman, I don't mind him being a bro, because he looks like a bro. Like, he looks that way. Like, he's a hippie in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it fits him. You look at him, the long hair, the beard. He don't ever shave. You got all the tattoos everywhere. So it kind of fits him. I don't really, and after seeing him this way, it would be hard for me to imagine him playing Aquaman a different kind of way. I mean,
and he's supposed to be like young and stuff like that, right?
He say, like, of course, he, like, you hear him yell, like, you know, badass or yelling all the time, and people may like, okay, we have a problem with that or whatever. But I didn't have an issue with it. How do you feel about, like, Jason Momoa portrayal of Aquaman?
I thought he did a pretty good job. I thought he was funny. If he's supposed to be a young character, you know, I don't remember Aquaman having such long hair, but I think he still plays it off. I think he's a really updated Aquaman. So I thought he did good. I didn't like his suits. I didn't like the Aquaman suit.
You didn't at all? I like the suit.
I didn't. I know it's supposed to like portray the original one with the green and the gold, but I don't know. I just maybe I didn't like the way it fit him.
Probably don't look as good
because he's so big
in real life.
So
maybe.
Then, I guess Aquaman. I don't know, the cartoon. I don't remember him being so bulky, but I didn't like the suits, but I liked the way he played it. I liked his attitude. That he felt really young in the character, because I guess Aquaman's supposed to be like young, a young king or whatever. So I thought he did a good job. I just didn't like his suit at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't care for that. Well, I like what he fought in when he fought his brother better than the suit they gave him at the end.
Oh, okay. I also, like, I didn't have a problem with the story. I think, because I really don't see what else they could have done with it. Like, I'm not a writer, but still, it's kind of like when you sit down and think about it, like how much different they could have done, unless you just cleaned out everything. Because we have Black Manta, and I love his suit. Actually, I like the way his suit came out.
You do?
Yeah, I like the way his suit came out.
I kind of remember the character, and I kind of don't. But when I seen him in character with the black suit and the big eyes, it kind of,
I love that suit. Now, I don't care what nobody say. That was a great sequence. I love that whole sequence. I love that way. I love the way it is shot. It seemed like it's not a lot of cuts. They filmed it as they were filming like one long scene. Because that's the clip they actually put out, was like 5 minutes long a few months ago. Like, all right, y'all want to see some Aquaman? Here you go. And we had the scene to hit them on the rooftop fight and everything. That scene in the movie, I think that's a great scene. Like, just how they go from him fighting to her, what she's doing, but they don't cut it. They kind of like widen out the screen and zoom in and out. I think it was really, I think they did a really good job with that. Like I said, James Wan, I thought he did good. I mean, I know him from scaring people to, doing Aquaman. I thought it came out pretty good.
Okay.
You got any other thoughts before we get out of here, Jay? Because I liked it. You liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Clearly, other critics don't like it at all.
No, I think they're just being too hard on it.
I mean,
I think they're just being a little too hard on the movie. And
first off, because of course DC got a bad rap already. People already feel some kind of way about it. Even when they first announced Aquaman, a lot of people go around saying, "Oh, it ain't gonna be that good. We don't like Aquaman." Like, why you giving us an Aquaman movie? I mean.
Same reason why they gave you Green Lantern.
I mean, and nobody's like Green Lantern. It's the Green Lantern who wasn't that good. So that's why people like DC just need to stick with the comic books, because they kill Marvel in comic books, and also like the animated stuff is way better than Marvel animated stuff, because with that, it looks better. Darker characters look better in comic books and in animated form than on TV and movies, except for Batman, if you do it right. So. But that being said, that was our review of Aquaman. I like the movie. Jay liked the movie. I think you should go see it. I really think you should go check it out. Don't listen to what everybody else saying. If you want to go see the movie, go see it. I know people listen to other critics and other reviews, and they actually put a lot of stock in what these people be saying because they do it a long time. Maybe they got a large following, and if somebody go say, get on the review and be like, man, this movie sucked, don't want to see it. People like hold them to their word and won't go see the movie, which is ridiculous to me. No matter what you people say, go see it for yourself. Make your own decision. With that being said, thank you guys for listening. Also, hit up to our website at theeverydayman.net. We can find out about content, movie reviews, everything else. If you are listening on SoundCloud or iTunes, make sure you subscribe, comment. iTunes, man, give us those 5 stars. If you listen on YouTube, subscribe and share. Thank you for listening. Peace.